Hello, welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, indeed.
It's Tuesday, and
I think Yomi is sounding this cool and calm because of this suit, people.
I don't know why everybody's talking about this suit.
This
it's just
suit,
a suit, guys.
It's a suit. That's all I can say. Once again, it's 7 a.m. Every weekday, we turn it up in here to get your morning started and, of course, get it started the right way.
So we have a mission statement. It's to help you get through the rest of the day, floating in the euphoria
of what?
Of Wake Up Nigeria.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
No, that mission statement is kind of long.
Yeah.
It's a bit long, but you get it. So grab your cup of coffee or tea or whatever it is you want to drink this morning. Sit tight. We'll be doing this all the way till 9 a.m. My name is Titi Layo Oyinso.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. If you have to be on the move, don't forget that we are streaming live right now at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect. Check us out. Now, if you want to participate in the show, use the comments, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'll be right here,
of course,
waiting for
all
you.
The comments about Yomi's suit, just make sure you put the hashtag.
They're not making any comments
No,
about
Wake Up Nigeria fashion.
It.
You know, we have to have our own hashtag with the fashion.
Wait, like your dress isn't nice?
Yeah, it's all right, but this suit though, oh my God. Okay, well, one of our favorite things is food, people. I'm letting the suit go. For now, we have one of the sexiest chefs.
Hi, guys.
I can't believe you said that.
What? He's a sexy chef. Hello. I have to just say it.
Chef D.
So, Chef D.
Chef D is joining us this morning. And as usual, it's my job to always make sure, you know, our chefs are directed to the right camera so they know what camera they're looking at.
Okay.
So that they are paying more attention, you know. So Chef D, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, we are here.
I don't know if this guy is a chef or a model.
As in, I don't
those
understand.
muscles though. Like,
maybe he should just be strutting around us.
No, we're doing everything. Yeah.
I'm sure you're not the menu for this morning.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Titi's teaching you bad things.
Oh dear me. Well, we have so much on the lineup today. 8-year-old Temilayo Abodurin is going to be performing for us this morning. Can't wait, can't wait. She's going to be getting us started on a very musical note today.
And you know, we like to keep you up to date with happenings in the glam world of entertainment. And so we'll be bringing you some of the best looks from the recently concluded AMVCAs, and also a number of things happening in the world of entertainment.
Yes, indeed. Now, the scoop when it comes to the red carpet is going to be coming your way. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
And for our viewers that are parents, especially, or intending to be parents, we always have something for parenting every single Tuesday. We like to be part of that journey with you. We have discussions that are targeted at making the journey easier. Oyinda Shoderu will be here with us this morning to talk about leading our kids by example.
And if you've ever wanted to make your own perfume by yourself, stay tuned. We'll be having Lola Ola Awakan joining us with this DIY about how to make your own perfume. Wow.
Yes, indeed. And child rapper Eustace Osareme will be dropping it like it's hot later on the show. I can't wait, can't wait. It's going to be a really interesting show today.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And finally, one of the participants at the recently concluded Big Brother Naija Double Wahala and vlogger Lolu will be joining us on the show for a chat just before we round off the show today.
And I feel like maybe after the show right now, things maybe kind of picked up or maybe kind of tanked, irrespective. I still don't know what it is.
All right. So,
so you guys have this black thing going on.
You're part of it.
Look who's talking.
Oh, yeah.
They're like different shades.
She's like black, gray.
So what inspired this outfit though?
As in really?
It's just a suit, guys.
What inspired it?
It's not just
It's not just a suit. It's the suits of all suits.
You look like you're about to go for the AMVCA.
You guys are talking like I had
I'm telling you.
Like
Let's do this.
Style inspiration.
Oh yeah, we're actually going to be reviewing the AM fashion at the AMVCA. So I'm guessing.
I wasn't at the AMVCA.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just maybe that's what inspired the outfit today.
No, it wasn't what inspired.
So just in case you are, you know.
Am I talking about the AMVCA today?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
It would have been nice to just have him.
Okay, guys. So there's this interesting gist that I
She's
really
always
think...
having one gist
Yes,
or the
there
other.
is
It's
a
important.
gist. Very interesting just on social media that everyone's talking about it. And I also think our viewers, should or would also like to hear your thoughts on it. So, a wedding over the weekend. So what happens is bride's family, groom's family, typical Yoruba wedding where, everybody brings food. So groom's family's food finishes. Mother-in-law goes to bride's bride. Please, okay. So I still have a few important guests still coming in. Can I have some of your, food? Bride says no. And then...
You mean bride's mom says no?
No, bride
says
says no.
To her mother-in-law.
To her mother-in-law. Then mother-in-law goes ahead, gets the food. Bride goes outside.
What?
In her wedding dress.
Collects the food and returns it.
What?
And mother-in-law slaps her. And bride slaps her own back.
And essentially...
Film is over.
Yeah, so essentially now
Wedding
the marriage
is over. Groom say, I don't marry anymore.
Whoa.
Because-
So everybody
Hey, village.
eat good food, enjoy good music, and go home.
Okay.
So we want to hear people's comments on this. I will probably talk about it again.
Issues like this actually open
Okay,
up
guys,
a
it's
lot
not funny,
of things.
actually.
Yeah.
It opens up a lot of things. When you keep hearing things like you need to have home training, you need to have all this, people don't know the meaning. It doesn't mean you have to worship the person. Simple respect.
Anyway, yeah, so
There's no time
we
for us to
won't
talk
take this
about
to
this.
social media. There's really no time to talk about it, but we'll probably bring it up back again. All right, we're taking a look at the newspaper headlines this morning, starting with the Punch. Again, Buhari refuses to sign electoral bill, cites contradictions, errors by National Assembly as reasons. Federal government extends Lagos-Ibadan Expressway project completion date to December 2019. 14 die as suspected herdsmen attack plateau again. Buhari is healthier than 80% of Nigerians, says Ngige. Oh my goodness. And acting DSS boss bows to presidency, recalls redeployed officers. And Ajaokuta to Kano pipeline project, Chinese firm to secure $2.3 billion loan. Nigeria's external debt rises by $11.7 billion in 3 years, all on the cover of The Punch.
And the cover of the Vanguard has this headline: Why Buhari won't sign Electoral Act Amendment Bill, according to the presidency. It also says here, rule of law must be respected for justice's sake, says Chief Justice of Nigeria. Journalist Abiri detained 2 years for national security, say DSS. My relationship with the Tinubu prevented PDP from taking Lagos in 2003, says Atiku here. It says also Naira depreciates to 362.78 Naira to the dollar in the INE window. NPA reports gains of new oil cargo handling policy. And finally, on the PDP presidential ticket, old aspirants kick against preferential treatment for Atiku, Saraki, Tambuwal, others. That's what we have on the cover of the Vanguard.
The Nation is next. Why APC opted for direct primary by Oshomole. Protesters, Ogun Senator for direct primary. Adamawa chooses indirect primary. China offers Nigeria, others $60 billion for projects. CBN probed MTN banks for 30 months. We got approval, says banks. 11 killed, 12 injured in Jos attack. Crisis rocks PDP over tickets for lawmakers. Lagos to resident doctors shelve planned strike. All on the cover of The Nation.
The Guardian newspaper says Buhari again declines assent to electoral bill. Says bill full of errors, seeks quick legislative revision. PDP kicks, urges National Assembly to override the decision. Party rules out automatic tickets amid protest. And it also says here, INEC raises alarm over 10 million uncollected PVCs. 10 million.
Wow.
That is alarming.
I've not been able to find mine.
Wow.
I've been there twice.
Wow.
And they can't find it.
Okay. Crude oil sells at $78.24 as output peaks. Police confirm killing of 11 in Jos by gunmen. Secondus alleges corrupt people plotting to reinstall Buhari APC in 2019. Meanwhile, mobile operators defy government, deepen insecurity, flout order on sale of pre-registered SIM cards. NCC flays action. MTN, 9 Mobile explain their positions. That's what we have on the cover of The Guardian.
The Daily Sun is next. Buhari rejects electronic results transmission. Others. Again, vetoes electoral amendment bill. Ohaneze youths warn PDP over vice presidential slot. Kick against alleged plots to sideline Southeast in choice of running mate to presidential candidate. Federal government inaugurates anti-graft panel, sets up peace commission. Abductors of Delta Catholic priest demand 15 million naira ransom. 11 killed, 12 injured in Fresh Plateau attack. And finally, police arrest 13 suspected Bado cultists in Kwara. All on the cover of the Daily Sun.
And with the Daily Sun's headlines, we wrap up the newspaper headlines for this morning.
I think it's time for us to head to The Guardian now, where fitness is taking place already.
Fine. Morning. Welcome to your fitness segment, and today we're doing yoga, and our focus is equanimity. Calm and focus for your mind and your body. So we're starting in mountain pose, inhaling and exhale, fall forward. Then you just take a halfway lift here, and we're going to do the flow before we start. Downward, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. So walk your feet to your hands, lifting both hands up, inhaling, and as you exhale, take your right leg over your left leg, sinking your hips towards your heels. Right hand goes under. Make sure your shoulder is in line, or your arms in line with your shoulders. Inhale, squeeze, and as you exhale, release. Inhaling up, we're going to the other side. Left leg goes on over, and then your left hand goes under. Lifting up, squeezing both together. This is called the eagle pose. For 5, 4, oopsie, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the thing about this move is that it challenges you pretty well. So inhaling, exhaling, taking your right hand by the side of your right knee, and then extending, looking towards the other side. If this is too challenging, just stay by the wall, all right, and then come back to center. Inhaling, exhale. On the other side. So you want to find equanimity, you want to find focus and calm. This pose, this will challenge you, but will help you a great deal. Come back to center, inhale, and exhaling, fall forward. So we're going to do the half moon. Leave your right leg here, gently scoop your left leg backward, right palm, fingers on the floor. Now, if you don't feel very comfortable, you don't need to lift your hand, but if you feel, you can lift your hands and look towards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. And we're doing the same thing on the other side. All right, this is a challenging move, but it teaches you how to stay calm and focused, maintain balance. Especially now that we're in the ember months, you need lots and lots of this. Keep breathing, come back to center, inhale. Now this time around, just gently take your right leg up, right, and extend your hands all the way out. This is called the dancer's pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back to center. Inhaling, lift up, and as you exhale, reach up high. You know you can dance in the rain, and you can dance even in the storm. Just make sure you keep your rhythm. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, so now inhaling, as you exhale, lift your right leg and press back for airplane pose. 5, 4, lower, flex your feet. 2, 1, release. Inhale, exhale, same on the other side. Oopsie. Come back to center, bring your hands in prayer, and have yourself a wonderful day ahead.
right, thank you very much for that interesting yoga workout this morning. As we all know, Chef D is one of our finest chefs on the show. Yeah. And he always brings his A game every single time. So we are making something very interesting this morning.
Yeah, fine.
And I can see crinkled potatoes.
Definitely.
All right, so let's get to it.
So this morning we're making crinkled potatoes and chili con cane sauce.
Con cane.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell us what con cane really means.
That's why I'm here.
Of course. So yeah, teach us. What's con cane?
Con cane sauce is a blend of shredded beef,
okay,
tomatoes, sweet corn, and bean. So we do the magic as we always do.
Of course.
We put everything together.
Is it not you again?
And afterward, now you do rush us.
Okay, so let's get to our what are we doing first? We're gonna
fry this first.
Okay,
yeah, this has been sauteed a little.
Okay.
So we're gonna fry this right now.
So what did you saute this with?
Just salt.
Salt. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients quickly for our con cane sauce, because basically these are just potatoes that we're going to fry up.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the ingredients for our
sauce.
So
we have shredded beef here, tomato sauce, balsamic vinegar.
Just say, does it really have to be this kind of vinegar, or you could use any kind of vinegar?
No, balsamic vinegar or wine vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have spring onions, sweet corn, bean, ginger and garlic paste, lemon, paprika, cinnamon.
Paprika. That's a very rare spice.
Yeah,
very rare.
Because I'm rare.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Chef D is so proud. You're too proud.
Well, let me be proud.
Okay, so let's get to our potatoes.
Yeah, so we're frying right now. I'm trying to confirm if my oil is
hot
enough.
Oh,
I think it's getting there. Okay. So we'll go in. So I think we're good like this to go. So we fry this carefully. We'll make sure, and we're going to deep fry it for a longer time. Okay. So we get it very hard so it doesn't break off.
Okay. Because we want it crunchy.
Yeah, we want it crunchy.
Okay. So I realized that these are not the regular potatoes, guys, just in case you're watching. And saying, and why are these potatoes like this? I guess that's why they're called crinkles. That's what they are. It's specially made this way.
It's made this way. It's crinkled. It's crinkled, so it's made this way.
Okay. And these are the packed potatoes, processed ones, not the regular ones. Except if anyone has another way of making. Oh my God, right? When you chop your potatoes and you now crinkle it with maybe flour or something. Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna fry this.
All right.
To go about 20 minutes each, just to fry very well.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Before we go over to the sauce.
Okay.
But this is not gonna take our time. It's a quick fix for a wonderful breakfast and dinner also. Just a lovely family time.
I can see that. I think something I would like to try, especially because my husband is watching his weight. I don't know where the weight is, but anyway, we'll come right back to the kitchen right after this commercial break. Stay.
Again, we are back in the garden right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Now, if you're wondering at this, there's a whole lot about to happen. She's 8 years old only. Her name is Temilayo Aboduri, and it's great to have you here, darling. So she's going to be doing a freestyle with her sax, and I really cannot wait to hear this one. Stay with us. Take it away, darling. Fantastic, fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. That takes a lot of breath, of course. You know that. It takes a lot of energy.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this?
For the past 2 years, I've been doing
Since
this.
you were 6?
Yes.
Why saxophone? Like, you didn't want to learn the piano. Why did you choose the saxophone?
I started with the piano.
Okay.
So, when I played in concerts and played in different places,
Yeah.
then I saw people playing the saxophone.
Yeah.
So I told my dad I liked the saxophone because it was shiny, the sound was so loud, and I now got the saxophone.
So you said you played in concerts before 6 when you started playing it. So at what point did you start?
Like, I played in concerts when I was playing my keyboard.
Yeah.
So I saw people playing the saxophone.
How old were you when you were playing the keyboard and, attending
I started
concerts?
the keyboard at age 4.
4 years old?
Yeah.
You've been playing the keyboard since you were 4?
Yes.
So how many instruments can you play now?
I can try on the keyboard a little because I dropped it.
Oh, okay.
So I can try a little, and then the drums. I can.
You drum as well?
Yeah.
Fantastic. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. So how do you combine this with school? I know school is about to resume. Isn't it tough work, going to concerts and still, doing your best academically?
When we resume school, I focus more on my studies.
School, okay.
But when we are on holidays, I focus more on my saxophone.
Wow. Your parents have been very supportive, I assume.
Yes.
What's it been like for you with them?
It's been fun and amazing.
Fun and amazing, I can imagine. Okay, so what do you expect this to be for you in the future? Do you expect to make a career out of this, or you're doing it just as a hobby?
I'm doing it just as a hobby.
Just as a hobby? Yeah. So you're not looking to make a career out of music?
I don't understand your question.
You're not sure? You don't want to make a career out of music? You don't want to make this like your source of income, something to make money from in future?
I would like to be a professional.
Okay.
Playing this.
Yeah.
So I would like to be a professional in my future.
In future with this?
Yes.
I can imagine. We can't wait to have you as a successful saxophonist as well.
Thank you.
She's doing well for herself. So children, I'm sure you have your friends watching at home as well. Looking forward to also being as successful. Well, thank you so much for being here, Temilayo Abodunrin. Thank you so much. All right, Wake Up Nigeria continues. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is one cute little lady. Wow, very, very talented. Thank you so much for that performance. It's time to move on to parenting. Every Tuesday we talk parenting, and it's often said that the best way to lead is by example. And this is even truer if you're a parent. Now, according to our guest here, parents are also accountable to the standards that they're holding their children to. Oyinda Shoderu has worked full-time in various leadership capacities in the Fountain of Life Church and is particularly passionate about youth and getting them to maximize their potential, particularly guiding them to make the right and wholesome, rational decisions. I'm so pleased to have you in the studio this morning.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
I am so interested in this issue of leading by example because I'm of the opinion that a lot of parents can't really give what they don't have. Even though a lot of parents these days are doing research and learning a bit more to, give a better impression of themselves, especially to their kids. But I think there must be a few cases or stories there that you can use to explain what you said when you said leading by example.
Okay. Let me just start by saying that one of the greatest gifts any parent would have is the gift of a child. It's like, each child is gift wrapped uniquely, and you need to know how to unwrap them. So you can imagine if you have 5 children, you need to learn how to unwrap each one. And we find out that most parents we have this idea and ideals of what our children should be. We want them to attain to certain standards, and we hold them to these standards. Well, you must excel academically, socially, you must be responsible. There are all of these things we hold our children to. But sometimes children are very intuitive, they're very curious. They want to know, when you were my age, how did you do it? And so, they also hold you accountable. Though most times a lot of children would not even verbalize it, but they're like, Mommy, you want me to come first. Did you actually come first? Some children would actually be bold and ask you. There's a particular case I handled a while back. A young lady she shut down. She wasn't talking to anybody at home and everything. And when she came to me, I was like, what's the problem? You're beautiful. Why? What's the matter? Why aren't you talking at home? And she said her parents would not allow her to have a phone. She wasn't entitled to any friend. We're talking of a 16-year-old, they felt she couldn't make decisions on her own, and she was all worked up. So we broke it down in counseling, and I was like, tell me exactly what's going on. And she was like, my mom got pregnant for me at 16.
Okay.
So because she made that mistake then, she's now overly cautious. You know, she wants to micromanage her daughter. She wants to do everything. And the daughter is like, Mom, yes, I respect you, but I'm not going to make the same mistakes you made. So you probably just need to let me grow up, let me find my way, and let me make my own mistakes. So sometimes we tell our children things like, you're on your phone for too long.
Yeah.
And this child is watching you always on your phone, always on social media. So they're like, Mom,
there's a kind of imbalance there somewhere.
It's not adding up.
And I think we'll continue on this topic in a few minutes. We have to take a quick break, but we will be right back. Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, and we're talking about leading by example, especially if you are a parent. And according to our guests, you know, parents are also accountable to the standards that they hold their children to. Now, holding standards, okay, let me take it from this angle. Okay. I love talking to my children about giving respect in order to receive respect, also treating people fair, also making sure that they're not loud or noisy. And I do know that I talk a lot, and sometimes I actually raise my voice a lot. Now, there's some certain traits that I see in myself that I don't want to see in my kids. How do I make those adjustments as a parent? How do I do that?
Okay. One of the things that you could do, for one, is to trust your children with God. Okay. And trust God that they would be fine. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the honest truth is we give birth to the children. We don't give birth to their personality or their behavior. They get to decide that all by themselves. So you just have to trust your parenting skills. Okay. You have to trust the fact that they're going to turn out right, because a lot of us need to relax. And another thing is you need to just communicate with them, because children are perceptive. Usually they do what they see, not necessarily what you tell them. You can imagine if you tell a child, when you get outside, don't have a drink in this person's house, or don't do this and don't do that. They would hear you, you know, but what happens if they're thirsty? Some children would actually reach out for the drink. And you see, what happens is when you load children with too many instructions, they learn to wear masks. They learn to be who you want them to be.
In front of you.
In front, exactly what I'm saying. And it could be dangerous, especially in this age where there's a lot of issues with mental, mental health issues and everything. The child learns to package and pretend and be quiet and be socially acceptable. But you see, when the parent is vulnerable, when you're like an onion and you peel the layers off in front of your children, they're like, okay, mommy has issues too. This is how to cope with it. A lot of us don't even teach our children how to cope with disappointments. They don't know how to cope with life challenges, because we need them to be perfect all of the time. So sometimes you need to be vulnerable as the parent and peel back the layers. Let's take the case of the woman who got pregnant at 16. If she sits her daughter down and she's like, look, this is how my journey was. These are the pitfalls. These are my fears. But I trust you. Because you need to instill it in the child that they have your trust. That's what a lot of youths are crying for. Let them trust me. You see, you can't fill all the potholes of life and say my children would not step in any.
Okay.
Do you understand? That's what I'm saying. Trust your parenting skills, trust them with God, and then trust the fact that you've raised them well. But if you want to correct everything and keep them from every hurt and keep them from all the mistakes you made, you'll make greater mistakes, because you're going to alienate these children. Remember what I said, they would be who you need them to be, but the real child inside them you won't get to know.
Okay, so I want to actually work on that word, to lead, or, you know, leadership itself, and grooming future leaders. Yeah. Now, we as parents are not leaders right now. A lot of the time, we're not even good role models, to be honest. There are parents with drinking habits, smoking habits. There are parents that don't even know how to manage their own staff. They end up having loads of kids in a house looking up to them, and they're not giving the right example. The example that they, you know, want to use to groom these children to be the best they can be. So fine, obviously having expectations of the kids is one thing, but then actually grooming them and raising them in a particular direction is another thing entirely. So what can a parent do to sort of instill that leadership set of skills or capabilities in their kids?
That they appear to be lacking themselves.
Yes.
Well, that's an interesting one. I would like to believe that communication would solve half of the problems, because if you tell a child, I'm smoking, this is something I want to get rid of, for example. Okay. I don't want you to do this. The child sees that you're working on this. The child may find it easy not to smoke because you're honest about it. Okay. But if you hold the double standard of I'm smoking, then I'm beating this child for maybe like rolling up pieces of paper to smoke, that's where the conflict comes in. Do you understand? For example, children will probably ask you, Mom, when was your first kiss? My children have asked me. You know, they ask all these questions. The important thing is don't lie to them. Let them know that you made some mistakes. Do you understand what I'm saying? And let them know that, look, there are higher standards. They can do better. That's why I would always go back to the trust issue. If you let them know, I trust you to make better decisions than I made, they will be fine. Because the truth is, there's no perfect parent, just like there's no perfect child. So I think communication, honesty is the key here. And then empathy. If you see other people who are going through things and you let the children know, oh, I feel what this person is feeling, you find out that they make pro-social decisions. Bullying, racism, and all these things would not be things they would struggle with because their parents are honest. For example, a lot of us would probably not cry in front of our children. There's nothing wrong with letting them see a tale of two. Let them know that be real, be honest. Okay. And then you make it easier for them to make their choices. Give them the tools they need to make the right choices, and they will make the right choices.
I have to say a big thank you to you once again for coming to the studio. And this conversation is not over. Please make sure you go onto our social media platforms. That's on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria and make your comments on this particular topic. Parents leading by example. We have to go over to MM now for all the gist from the AMVCA.
All right, thank you very much, Titi. Oh, the 6th edition of the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards took place over the weekend. And as usual, it felt nothing short of expectation. Of course, it is the biggest night for the film industry in Africa, where people are rewarded for all their hard work. And of course, there are some moments we will never forget in a hurry. So joining me to talk more about some of these interesting moments at the MVCA's 2018 is entertainment enthusiast Akinyele Sochild.
Hi, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to, get on with so many things all at once because we'll be looking at fashion later on the show. So first of all, some of the moments that, we'll never forget in a hurry was Alex and Toby when the Big Brother Niger housemate Alex went on stage to present an award. So we'll banter about this shortly, but let's see this quickly, guys.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Alex, you blocked me on Instagram. Block me here now.
Toby, you're very annoying and you know.
You're too dramatic. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Alex, you blocked me on Instagram. Block me here now.
Toby, you're very annoying and you know.
Interesting. Akinyele, what do you have to say about that?
If you follow them, a lot, I mean the Big B, Niger people
Drama,
and all that, you will know that this is not new of them. And I feel like maybe the way it came out, people actually wasn't expecting them to bring it on a stage like this.
Exactly.
So maybe we blame it to the producer of the show that they could have told them, don't do that on our show. Just go present our word.
Keep your drama for after the show. All right. So moving on to Charles Senior, of course, this was the funniest moment of the night. We'll quickly see that, and then we'll get back to right on it afterwards.
You're too dramatic.
But five boys like us, we're not the two look for women like that.
All right, Madame de Rochas was actually the rave of the moment at this weekend. So what do you think about it?
Madame de Rochas has been a rave for a while, though. So I think he came out at the officially first time he's actually responding to the Madame de Rochas trend happening. I remember when I first saw it, it was a movie of his long time ago. So I think Charles is a natural
comedian, so it will come naturally.
Never take it from him. He's good, very good at what he does. So
all right.
Respect him.
Another rave of the moment at the AMVCAs was when Bisola was completely blindsided at the AMVCAs when she was announced the winner as the Trailblazer Award for the nights. So we'll quickly see that. It was quite an hilarious one, though, I thought. So yeah, let's see that quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce as the recipient of the 2018 AMVCA Trailblazer Award, Bisola Ayala.
Please, you should not cut me, please, I'm begging you, see, because I did not, 23 seconds, okay, I did not know I was going to win this, but I am super grateful. Thank you so much to the multi-choice AMVCAs, thank you. I thought they would nominate me maybe next year or next 2 years. Thank you so much, I'm really grateful.
That was quite an interesting one.
No, it's natural. Yeah. It's natural. I feel like there was no nomination for this award.
Yeah.
It was a choice. It was a choice of the people to give somebody that they see doing very well and have done a lot. So it's a natural thing for her to have reacted that way, unless they're telling us that she knows she's going to win the award. So that exactly, if this was...
this came naturally. So it came very naturally, and it's very well deserving. We have to move on quickly to another spectacular moment. That was when Maverick singer and songwriter Cobhams Asukwo wowed the crowd with his performance. That's the remix version of his one-hit song. So, well, let's listen to this quickly.
Dear Lord, help my destiny. Let someone invest in me. Like a motola, cause I wanna blow. It's been a long century since I've been begging Genevieve, Lord, to feature me in a supporting role. Yeah, I done day pray, Papa, I done day tire, Lord, when only heaven knows. So give me one.
All right, welcome back. Thank you very much. That was an amazing, those were amazing moments at the MVCAs 2018. Thank you very much, Akinyele Soul Child, for joining us for that one. So quickly, we have to run through the red carpet moments at the MVCAs. Of course, it's a night where stars come out to shine. And first on our list is Steph Koka Aderinokun. Yes, so joining me, of course, is creative director of Valio Magazine and talent consultant Nelly Misaik. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing, ma'am?
Great. All right, so quickly, we'll just run through the outfits that got our attention at the MVCAs. So quickly, we'll see Steph Koka Aderinokun. Yeah, her outfit was actually, she was styled by...
Style Temple. She was, you know, she's Style Temple's muse.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This outfit was, I think it was the best for me because it was very fashion forward. It reminded me so much of Emma Thompson in Christian Dior some years back at the Grammys or the Golden Globes. It was just very amazing.
All right, so quickly, let's see the next one, Bam Bam. She was the rave of the moment at the MVCAs. I guess she just wanted to wow everyone with that outfit. What do you think?
Yeah, you see, the designer is a friend of mine, just like the stylist. That's House of Jadara and Moashi. Yeah. And she's wearing something that almost was like a copy of Giambattista Valli. That was Rihanna in Giambattista Valli. That was like in 2015 Grammys. No, at the 2015 Grammys, and it was very amazing. The only problem I had with this Bam Bam's outfit was that I was seeing her shoes. If I was not seeing her shoes,
it would have made a lot of sense. It would have been
very amazing.
Right. Great. So quickly, we'll just go through the last one, and that was Oreka's outfit. Quickly, what do you think about this outfit?
Oh, God.
Because we have to round off.
I didn't actually like this outfit. It was styled by a friend of mine, Zedai. I didn't like this outfit. I felt she was lost in transition. She didn't know what was happening, and it was just not nice for me at all.
All right. Unfortunately, we can't go through all the red carpet styles, but we'll be bringing you some of the AMVCA moments later on the show. Thank you very much for joining us, Nelly.
Thank you.
We'll have to round off. It's top of the hour. There's more on Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.
Yes, indeed. We're not quite done yet with Wake Up Nigeria. We intend to be here with you all the way till, just about 9 a.m. It's the right way to start the day.
It's good. It's been a packed show already.
Yeah.
Many things have happened already. Hope you didn't miss much. We have a lot of more things coming your way over the next hour. My name is Yomi Ope.
And I'm Titi Layo Oyinson. Now, it's still Wake Up Nigeria. We're still taking all your comments online, and we're coming to you live from our studios. That's TVC Communications right here in Lagos.
And don't forget, you can catch us online at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
For comments, make sure that as soon as you're ready to comment on this suit matter, use Twitter, use Facebook, use Instagram. Put the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria Fashion. Wake Up Nigeria, not Wake Up Nigeria Fashion.
I think you have me confused with some of the people that MM was talking about.
Yeah, well,
in the last hour.
Hey, you just walked off a red carpet and came for the show. We understand. It's okay.
Yeah, right.
We have so much more coming your way. We'll be having Lola Olawakon coming on soon. Now, she'll be joining us to show us how to make our very own perfume. And, of course, in our own homes, for personal use, even commercial purposes. I've always wanted my own perfume line. What do you think? Dynamite fragrances.
Dynamite fragrances.
Yeah. Just say.
As long as it doesn't explode. And we already had a girl child perform to some live music. And we're going to be having another in the name of Eustace join us for a rap performance.
And then finally, Big Brother Naija double Wahala contestant and vlogger Lolu will be joining us for a chat.
Maybe kind of picked up or maybe kind of time irrespective. I still don't know what it is. You have a girlfriend, Lolu.
Are we expecting an answer as well?
Really?
Okay, so guys, in the first half we were talking about something. That stuff has been playing in my head since. I can't even wait for the conversation to start.
A wedding is happening. And then the food runs out, and then the mother-in-law to the bride goes to meet the bride, right?
Yeah.
To, say, hey, I still have some great guests coming. I need to give them food, and then
anyway, it all culminates in the bride.
Wait, MM said it really nicely last time. What happens?
Mother-in-law slaps bride.
Mother-in-law slaps bride. Bride slaps back.
And wedding is over.
Yeah, so wedding is the ceremony is called off.
Seriously, I'm going to start from MM. What would you do if you were the mother-in-law? What would you do if you're the bride? On a normal
We don't have enough time for.
Okay, well, I think I think the mother-in-law shouldn't have hit her.
Yeah.
I mean, in that kind of situation, there's a lot going on through the bride's mind.
And there's a lot of pressure.
And there's a lot of pressure. So the last thing you want to do is aggravate it. So in the first place, mother-in-law shouldn't have hit her.
Okay, but I don't think the bride has any business leaving the stage, going outside.
Trust me, Titi.
To go and
Titi,
collect.
every bride is thinking about everything that's going on at her wedding.
From the mother-in-law.
No.
No, you don't do that. You're the star of the show.
You see, look.
It's your show. You could send someone to go, you know, question her. Not you in your wedding dress.
Okay, let me tell you what I would do. Let me tell you what I would do if I was the groom.
I'll be very
If you were the groom, what?
If I was the groom, my wife is not going to leave where she's sitting.
Yeah.
And going to start arguing about food.
Anywhere.
Now,
anywhere.
So where was the groom in all this?
What I see in all of this is a situation of there was already problems.
Of course, bad blood.
Yeah, there were so many problems, underlining problems that we didn't know of. I have a feeling that for the bride's mother-in-law to have gone to meet the bride, it means there is no communication already between the families, because there's no reason for you to go meet a bride. You should have gone to meet any member of the family.
Mother or any member of the family.
So that's already showing that there are actually a lot of problems. Now, the slaps being exchanged were probably a case of the bride already like, I'm ready for you, this woman today. So I think it's a good thing the wedding was the same day the marriage ended, because there were already too many problems.
Should the marriage have ended?
Really? So everybody just came to eat and just go?
It was just annulled.
All right, welcome back. It's still me in the kitchen with Chef D. And of course, it's never a dull moment with Chef D in the building. Definitely. So guys, we are making crinkled potatoes with corn cane chili corn cane sauce. Yeah, corn cane. I'm still trying to get a grip of that word. Yeah. And our potatoes, crinkled potatoes, are ready, of course, as you can see.
Very, very.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah.
All right, so quickly, let's go through the ingredients for our concave sauce, chili concave sauce,
Yeah, so we're starting off with ginger and garlic.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let this saute for about a minute.
So let me take this away so that we have enough working space. Do you have enough oil to work with?
Yeah, sure. Great. Thank you very much.
All right. So what's next? I noticed you're not working with any onions in your recipe this morning.
I'm only working with spring onions. Yeah, so.
So what's the role of our vinegar in this meal?
That's the acid we have here now. Yeah, you know, in all continental foods, you only have an acid, so
to bring out all the flavor.
To bring out the flavors together. So balsamic vinegar is actually good for that. It's going to bring out the flavor to the very good level where we're going to have enough of them.
Yeah. And you said something about wine earlier on, because I mean, wine also plays the same role that vinegar does. Yeah,
sure. Yeah. If you can get balsamic vinegar, you have
white wine.
Oh, yeah, wine.
Yay. I'm becoming a chef on this show.
You're going to be a chef?
Let me clap for myself. So, all right, so what's next?
The shredded beef goes in.
Okay. It's going to be quite an interesting meal.
Definitely.
So I'm guessing that you could also have your chili concave sauce with spaghetti, rice, yam.
You can have it with yourself.
Sorry?
You can have it with yourself.
Chef D, this table that you are shaking this morning, it has only you standing on it. Okay, so what's going on over there?
Yeah, so we're actually going to let this stuff out some of the water from the beef, from the minced meat, before we add any seasoning.
Okay.
You know, because if we add seasoning to it right now, before the water stuffs out of it, we're not going to get enough juice on the minced meat. So we let it simmer down a little bit, get cooked, at least get brown to a level before we add any of our seasoning. Okay. So we're going to wait a little for that. Oh. So right now we still round it up and
but that garlic and ginger, I can smell that.
Yeah, they are infusing a very good flavor into the beef right now.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, that is more like an herb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garlic and ginger.
Garlic and ginger.
A definite must-have in every kitchen.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, amazing
healthy.
What it does. Yes, and it's very healthy.
Very, very
has
healthy.
Amazing health benefits.
Amazing.
And they're antioxidants. They help to cure a lot of diseases, from diabetes to your blood pressure. It also helps with that. You know, it could also substitute for salt.
Definitely.
Yeah. you know.
Because a lot of people don't eat salt like that.
Yeah.
Neither do I. Neither do I in most cases. So
you're trying to cut down on your salt intake. Use ginger and garlic. All right. So our sauce is coming up nicely. So guys, let me tell you about the ingredients quickly. For our chili concave sauce. Yeah. So that Chef D knows that I've been paying attention to this food this morning. Yeah, because.
So go.
All right.
Okay?
So yeah, we have red beans. We have paprika.
Paprika.
Paprika. That's a very rare spice. We don't use regularly. Yeah.
We have
and
cinnamon.
then we have cinnamon. Okay, so you want to go through the rest, yeah.
All ground spice.
Oregano.
All ground spice.
All ground.
All ground spice.
All ground spice.
Yeah.
What's all ground spice?
There's a combination of different spices together. It's actually one of the finest spices you can get.
Wow.
Yeah, all ground spice, cinnamon, paprika. We have sweet corn.
Red bean.
We have red bean.
Spring
onions, balsamic vinegar.
And our tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Interesting recipe this morning. So excited. So all of this is going in. So at what point does our tomato sauce go in?
70 minutes of football. 70 minutes of football play.
Mr. Chef D.
So before we get to 90 minutes.
You want us to sleep in this kitchen today?
No. I'm saying, you know, a football match is 90 minutes.
Okay.
So when it's about 70 minutes, you know, it's almost coming to an end.
Oh, great stuff. Okay, so guys, we're going on a quick commercial break. That's more on Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. Do-it-yourself tips, DIY tips for, you know, whatever business venture that you'd like to go into. And the perfume business is pretty booming right now. And helping us with that this morning is Mrs. Lola Ola Awakon. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I really hope I pronounced that properly.
Yes.
Okay.
Lola Ola Awakon.
Yes, she is a perfume entrepreneur. And this morning she'll be teaching us how to make perfumes.
Yes.
So, what perfume are we working with this morning, and what are the tools we are using?
Okay, we're working on Ewa. Ewa means beauty.
Ooh, okay. Ewa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're using nose mask.
Okay.
Our gloves.
Okay. So let me just help you bring that out from here. Okay.
Our nose mask.
A lot of tools this morning. Yeah.
Okay. Our gloves.
Yeah.
The perfume bottles.
Are you making use of this?
No.
Okay, great.
The perfume bottles. The perfume oils,
okay,
the sieve, the beaker, the stirring rod, and the pipette.
Wow, that's a lot of tools we're going to be working with this morning. Okay, so where are the ingredients? Oh. What are the ingredients we'll be working with as well?
Okay, we'll be working with this. This is alcohol mixed with glycol.
So you can wear your gloves while you're talking about it here.
Okay, so this is alcohol mixed with glycol already.
Okay.
And this is, we are going to be working 2 fragrance oil, which will give us 1 perfume.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can as well do that.
Okay, so we have our glycol
and alcohol.
Yes. So this is what gives the perfume that pungent smell.
It's like moisturize the perfumes on the skin.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Okay, so can we start the mixing process?
Yes,
you need me to help you out with anything?
Not yet.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So, so it's important that when you're working with perfumes, you make use of make sure you have your nose mask, you have your gloves on, because I mean you're working with chemicals. You really do not want to have any, you know, skin hazards in that context. Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to put this on, yeah?
Yeah, it depends. If it's going to choke you, you can't put
this on. Okay, so I'm also going to put this on. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So what are we working with first?
Yeah. First, we are working with alcohol. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
We are working with alcohol.
So maybe you should just close your nose, so that we could hear you. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this down a little. Yeah, is that okay?
Great. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. We're going to work with alcohol and glycol mixed together.
Okay.
So, this could be...
So are you going to measure that?
Yes, we're going to measure. This is a measuring beaker already.
Okay.
So there's no need for me to... Okay, this is 100 ml. Okay.
So we're going to stir that?
Yeah, we stir.
How long are we stirring that for?
Not much, because, okay, let's stir.
So what exactly are we looking out for? Why are we stirring this alcohol?
We're stirring because we want the alcohol and the glycol to mix together.
Okay.
To moisturize your skin.
Okay, so let's get to it.
Okay, now. This is...
What's going in there?
Yeah, this is a fragrance oil.
Okay.
It has a bit sense of floral.
Okay.
Florals are the perfume oil is gotten from flowers.
Okay.
Okay, now.
So there are different types of fragrance oils.
There are zillions.
So it depends on the kind of fragrance that you're looking out
exactly,
for.
Exactly,
Okay,
you get it. So let's move it.
So this is 1/4, 1/4 cup.
Yes, this is not up to 62 ml. This would be like 40 ml.
40 ml, okay.
Yeah.
So we're mixing that in.
So it's there.
All right. So I'm very curious, what's the difference between perfumes and oil?
Okay. The difference between perfume and oil is perfume is oil, fragrance oil.
Yes.
Is raw form.
Oh.
Undiluted.
Okay.
Undiluted. Then perfume is what we are making now.
So what makes the perfume last longer? Because there are perfumes that do not last as long as others.
Yes. There are different kinds of perfumes. There's Eau de Toilette, Eau de Perfume.
Can we talk about this one first?
Yes, this is, what I'm doing is Eau de Perfume.
Eau de Perfume.
Which tends to last much,
longer.
is the longest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the element that makes it last longer?
The quantity of the fragrance oil in it, the percent of the fragrance oil in it, and the kind of fragrance oil that it's in there.
Okay, great.
Yes. So let's continue our mixing.
So right now we are working with our...
Yes. This is the floral.
Yeah.
This has a bit of little wood, but not too much wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's mix. We're almost done.
I can perceive that already.
Yeah. We're almost done.
So making a perfume actually is very easy. It's just working with the right kind of ingredients.
Yeah, and measuring it accordingly to what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So
our perfume is ready?
Almost ready.
Okay. So how long are you going to keep stirring this for?
I'm done stirring.
Okay.
Okay, let's sieve.
So now we sieve. Okay,
yes.
let me just
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm not wearing the gloves, but please, when trying this out, make sure you have your gloves on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sieve again.
Okay.
Yeah, we are done. We're almost done.
Can you open the bottle? Is almost ready. Okay, so we are going to pour this in.
The bottle.
And our perfume is ready. Yay! I'm so excited about this.
Me too.
So it's actually really not difficult to make your own perfume. So once you have your alcohol, you have your fragrant oil, and you have your oud.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Just make sure you measure accordingly, right?
Yeah, and use the right ingredients.
And use the right ingredients when shopping for your ingredients, of course.
You have that.
Oh, thank you so much, Lola, for this insightful tip this morning. I've learned a lot, and I'm definitely going to consider,
a whiff.
I'm definitely going to consider going to the perfume business in the nearest future.
Wow, we can't wait to have you.
It actually smells really nice. Okay, there's more on Wake Up Nigeria. We have a child rapper performing next. Hello, Mary.
All right, you're welcome again. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. I've been getting a lot of attitude from this young man here. And it does seem like our show today seems geared towards the kids. A lot of talents in them. Up next for a rap performance by Eustace Osareme. We can't wait to hear you. Are you ready for us? Take it away.
Boss, I'm happy. I'm the beat, okay? Let's see. I wasn't born on the street, so I'm dying on the street. My home is on the street. I play the no go sweat. But I hustle on the street, but my life is so sweet. I fall information, I'm bled by the street, so I'm down with the street. I ain't down with the street. My money on the street, so many honeys on the street. I love for the street, so I'm dying for the street. My young people get it, I made it on the street. So many fathers on the street, so many hits on the street. My action on the street, and my mission on the street. The passion that I got for the street, the guy I love for the streets. God's love for the streets. God's love for the streets. God's love for the streets. Hey, hey, if for all information, I was blessed by the streets. I don't fuck, I made it on the streets. All you niggas out of streets. Let's go and for holla. God bless the streets.
God bless the street.
God help the streets.
God help the
And to the niggas flying don't go. Oh, God bless the souls. Oh, they're like a hug you want to see. That's how I bubble on the streets. My dogs on the streets, run things on the streets. Some boys on the streets, and I yell the one do. I want it for the streets, some other day for the owner. Mad cheese on the streets, some rappers dudes on the streets. Big fellas on the streets, physical ballers on the streets. Some maids on the streets, some others died on the streets. And that's the reason why all get on the mic, go to the hide on the streets. And some dogs on the streets, my suckers on the streets, people G's on the streets. My maids on the streets, some others died on the streets. They got a mic to play the soul, God help the streets. God bless the streets. God help the streets. God bless the streets. Hey, hey, if I'm a child, I'm blessed by the streets. I don't fuck, I've made it on the streets. All you niggas that have made it on the streets. Let's do it, hands up and holla. God bless the streets.
God bless the streets.
God help the streets.
God help the
I
streets.
don't think I'm going to go. God bless the soul. Oh, that glitters is not gold. Oh, that print mugs not dope. I'm so attached to my music. He be like that tie me and with rope. So cool, so holy, just like Pope. You school, no poly, I know they dope. With cup on my side, I got the hope. Don't play games, I never monopoly. Like a bull, gonna clear you off your feet. So tough and tight, that A level. These dudes say me, I not care level. I wanna step on the stage, man, sea level. I wanna flow with them all to ground level.
In case I don't know, what's the talking of? We're taking over the stage.
You know, I actually thought crip walking was old school. Oh. You brought it back to the new school. Wow, fantastic. This boy isn't just talented, he's actually filled with attitude. But let's not go there. So, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm well, thank you. See what I said? So, who writes your lyrics for you? Let's start from there.
My dad writes it.
Your dad writes it?
Yes.
So that part you said, I don't play games, I'm not Monopoly. Do you understand what it means?
Don't play games, I not be Monopoly.
Do you understand what it means? You don't? Don't worry, you will understand it someday. So God bless the streets. When did you start rapping? He's only 6 years old, by the way.
When I was 3.
You started rapping when you were 3. What was the first rap you ever did?
Introduction.
Introduction. Yeah, give me a freestyle of it.
Okay. They call me balls, cause I'm a real baller. You ain't got balls and you can't be a baller. Got a few bucks to claim $1 billion. Well, I could make $1 million by telling them buzz. Cause I'm systematical, lyrically ridiculous. This day for my baka. You want to get to Kada. Tonight I lick a licky. You tell you drink a liquor. You want to go Puerto Rico. Guess what? I want the cocoa. And I'm the real cocoa. Yeah, the real cocoa. I'm not
Enough
the
said.
local. I run to pull a boko. And I'm about to choke you up. Yeah, oh my vocal.
I did not know I'd open the dam. It's okay. Awesome, awesome. So nice to have you here. Wishing you the very best, okay?
Thanks.
I can't wait to see you doing collaborations with our big arts. Anyway, it's time for another short break. Stay with us when we return for a chat with Lulu shortly. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Well done.
Welcome back. Omololu Shomuyiwa was a participant in the recently concluded Big Brother Naija Double Wahala 2018. The Ogun native, who is also a sacred poet, dancer, and singer, has since moved on to other things in life, capitalizing on the fame afforded to him by the show. One of his efforts is a vlog called The Chronicles of Lulu. The effort is aimed at sharing his thoughts and opinions on social media and personal issues. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
Okay, so tell us about The Chronicles of Lulu.
All right, so during my time in the house, a lot of people apparently enjoyed my diary sessions. I came out and it was like massive feedback. And I thought, okay, why don't I just do something reminiscent of that, which would be me talking about my thoughts, my what I feel on different levels. It could be personal levels, it could be societal issues, it could be politics, it could be anything. And it's in its first season now. I've actually gone 7 episodes in, and feedback has been amazing. It's been rested for a little while, but it should be back very, very soon. So I'm really excited about the prospects of what could happen in the final 5 episodes of the season.
Okay. So now I'm going to take you a little back.
Yeah.
How has life in general been since after the Big Brother Naija reality show?
It's been amazing. I think that, you know, fame is not supposed to change you. It's just supposed to improve the quality of your life.
Yeah.
Which is what has happened to me. I'm still the same regular guy. You know, I'm not... It's just me, really. Now, the platform the show presents me gives me right to actually understand and believe that my dreams and aspirations are valid.
Okay.
It's not just a facade that could pass away. I walk into places and people are like, oh my God, Lulu. Ah. You know, parents walk up to me and say, oh, I watched the show and I want my kid to be like you. And that for me is very, very humbling. And I'm truly, truly blessed. The amount of growth I've experienced in the last, what, 9 months? I couldn't have possibly experienced that anywhere else. So I'm truly, truly grateful for the platform, and hopefully this will mark the start of better things for me.
Great stuff. Okay, so amongst all of the housemates, you were known to be one of the most intelligent housemates in the house. Yes, so I'm guessing that's what gave birth to your vlog.
I think it was a potpourri of different things. It was, you know, the fact that people thought I'm a very, or still think I'm a very cerebral person. People think I speak really well, so they felt, you know, that would be another, you know, avenue to show that. Also, people just want to hear about, you know, how I feel about certain things. And, you know, I think the first 7 episodes, I addressed almost 20 questions from different people on social media, Twitter, you know, Instagram as well. And I think it's just my own way of letting people into my head outside the show and I'm making them realize that I'm still the same person. I'm not a different person from the show. It's not like a picture that I put up for people to perceive me as. It's just really who I am outside of the show as well.
All right. I know you're a family person.
Yes, I am.
Yes. So tell us about your childhood.
My childhood was, it was very interesting. I grew up with my mother, and she was a journalist before she passed on, so I'm particularly accustomed to where I am right now.
Oh, really? Interesting.
And, you know, she had 4 kids, and she did do her best to make sure that we had the best of everything that we could afford. She's late now, God rest her soul. But I feel like every day, everything I do one way or the other kind of reflects, you know, the lessons that she left behind and the legacy she left behind as well. And every day I just feel like, you know, I'm very, very honored to be her son. And the only sad part of it is that I wish she was here to see me now. But my sisters and I talk pretty much every day. Unfortunately for me, I'm the only one of my mother's kids left here.
Oh.
So I'm on international calls every now and then, you know, and time zones are really terrible. So I have to be up like really early or really late to speak to my sister who lives in Hong Kong.
Okay.
So aside that, you know, I try as much as I can to also remember all of the things that I held very dear to myself growing up as a child. I grew up really, really fast. And I feel like, you know, I see that as a blessing today as opposed to what most people see it as a curse.
Okay.
And it wasn't very long, but it was very eventful. And everything I learned, sorry, one second, sorry to cut you short.
No, I wasn't going to cut you.
I think everything I learned as a child, one way or the other, has kind of shaped me And I feel like it's something I want to transfer to my kids as well. I hope to be a father one day, so hopefully.
Of course, we all do. So, yeah, going into fatherhood, what is it about your child that you would like to correct? Because I know that you've shared personal things about your childhood. I mean, being molested at the age of 5. So what would you do to correct that?
I think the kids these days grow up really quickly. I was listening to the woman that came earlier and talking about, parenting. And she pretty much, spoke my mind. Parents need to understand that it is very, very important to trust your kids. And once you trust them, they will trust you back. So when something doesn't feel right, they will not be scared to tell you. So I think that's something I would try as much as I can to share with my kids. They should be able to talk to me about everything. And when children ask questions, it's not just out of them making you feel uncomfortable. They really, really want to know. I'll give you an example. So my mother always made me read. So I read about, the period when I was like 7.
Okay.
And I asked my mother, I was like, Mommy, what's a period? And she was like, what? When you're older, you'd understand. By the time I'm a father, if my 5-year-old or 7-year-old daughter asks me what a period is, I would have to tell her. I'm going to have to find a way, but I have to tell her. So I feel like parents should also understand that, their kids asking questions because they want to know. And that's something I'll be more than happy to share with my kids as well.
Great stuff. All right, so to the question that you've been running away from. So we hear from the grapevine that, so how's Anto?
Anto is doing well. I spoke to her yesterday afternoon and she was fine.
Okay. So we also hear from the grapevine, since you don't want to dish out on the show, we hear from the grapevine that you guys broke up. True or not?
Okay, that's a really interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't think you could break up with someone that you were not in a relationship with.
Oh, you're not in a relationship?
Nobody said Anto and I were dating.
Oh, wow. Okay. But that was, there were so many revelations about you wanting to you see a future with her, even in the house. Lulu.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Anto and I like each other. I think that it is important for us to put that out there. Now, unfortunately, the both of us kind of feel like people expect us to date as a byproduct of the show.
Okay.
And I think that would be unfair to ourselves to do. So what we have done is, let's just be friends and support each other. In the event that we want to take that step forward, we will take it forward, and then your grapevine will be able to tell you correctly then that, yes, Lulu and Anto are dating. But
so you are saying now that if we're not dating?
No, we're not.
There was no relationship?
No.
Okay. But there were infatuations?
I don't know what you mean.
All right. Great stuff. It was so nice speaking with you, Lulu. I've really had a lovely time. I hope you like food.
Yes, I do.
Do you like potatoes?
Yeah, I could do.
Can I take you to the kitchen?
Here we go.
All right. So I'm just going to take you this way, so follow me. So this way, just, while I lead you out.
Meanwhile,
and join the others in the kitchen.
Chef D
has
been demoralizing us with this food.
I can see lemons. I can see.
I was trying to find
something
a word
that looks like a sauce.
would work with.
Okay, so Chef D, can you just explain what this is? It looks really good.
Yes, this is crinkled potatoes.
Crinkled potatoes.
Yeah, and
how did you get the potatoes to have this?
Hey,
this way, Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
Morning.
Hello. Hi, welcome. Hi. Come take a seat over here.
Thank you.
How you doing, man?
Very well, thank you. Morning.
Oh, this looks delicious.
How did you get the potatoes to be serrated like this?
No, this is actually how it came.
Oh, okay. Okay, it came like
this.
this, right?
This is crinkled like this. But it's like this. And we have the chili con sauce.
All right, so Lulu, this is Chef D. He's made you something really delicious and pretty looking here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you. I know you like beautiful women.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you must like good food as well.
So please have a taste and then tell us what you think.
You can start from anywhere.
Yeah, I think I'll start from the potatoes.
From the potatoes?
And while Lulu is digging in there,
yes,
we're going to round off the show. Big thank you to Homely Angie for the kitchen accessories that we use on the show every day.
Yes, indeed. It's always fun. And, well, hey, as Tuesdays go, this has been a very fashionable one.
It has.
A very tasty one. A very youthful one, I have to say. A lot of great kid stars were on the show today. Check us out online to see what we're talking about. With the hashtag WakeUpNigeria, you'll see all the clips on YouTube and all that. We will be back tomorrow, though.
Wednesday.
Yes, indeed.
In your faces.
7,
Have a
8
nice
p.m.
day.
Lalu,
Bye-bye.
what did you think?
Well done, Chef D. Well done.
Good.
Yes,
Good work.
please.
Done it again.
Bye.